Eric and I haven't won in a couple weeks, so we're looking to get our first victory in a while here. Eric and I play the same system that Alan and I do, so unfortunately, Eric doesn't have the experience playing the system that Alan and I do because Alan and I have been playing that for 5 years, and Eric just read our notes once or twice. But he's really good at bridge, and he's a fast learner, so we're trying to uh, get all on the same page here. So let's see. I'm going to open this hand two spades, a great quality suit, not enough to open the bidding one spade, and even though it's second seat and I'd prefer it to be first seat, it's definitely got a ton of preemptive value here. And with a Doubleton Heart, it makes it less likely that I'm shutting partner out of a Heart contract. So, looks like it's partner's call as to whether we go on or not. He's thinking about it, it seems, but he's passing. Hopefully we didn't hit the wrong spot. So, looks like I'm getting to play it in two spades. Let's see what the lead's going to be. The opponents haven't bid anything, so the only clue is that North passed first seat. Dummy's got a nice hand here. He chose to pass with this. That's a bit of a conservative call, but it's the right call, as it turns out. Just a lack of controls, and the fact that I don't have a lot of useful shortness means that two spades is about where we want to be. So I need to think about how I'm playing it. The lead's the 7 of diamonds, which looks to be a top diamond spot. Now, I can put the queen in, and I don't think the queen is likely to succeed because I don't think that 7 is from a holding including the king. But the 9 will definitely lose to the 10 or the jack because with jack 10, South would have led one. So I have to decide how I want to play this. If I put in the 9, then North might have a problem finding a return and might accidentally play a club through. So I'm going to put the 9 on this, not because I think it'll win the trick or because it'll force out the king, but because I want North to play back a club and simplify the position for me. North is unlikely to be holding a hand with 6 diamonds because the North might have opened 2 diamonds. So looks like North is confidently playing ace and a heart. North has shown up with the ace of hearts, the jack of diamonds, and I'm guessing the king of diamonds as well. Heart honors look to be split. Now the queen of hearts exists for a pitch, so I can pitch my 2 of clubs on the queen of hearts, or I can pitch my low diamond. And what I do will depend on what happens here. So the 2 of diamonds, I'm just going to win my ace of diamonds here because I don't think, yeah, that 7 of diamonds seems to have dropped. Okay, I don't know why North has a Doubleton king there, but I seem to have dropped it. And now I just have to lose the ace of clubs. So I'm going to pull trump and then give up the ace of clubs. And I can use the queen of diamonds to get back to the hearts. Out of hearts, eh? Does not hold. And I have the rest. So 2 spades making 3 should be a good score. There's no way to make 4 there. But yeah, it looks like South led the 7 of diamonds from 10, 7, XXX. And interesting that I dropped the king of diamonds on the second round of the suit. I did not see that coming. I just didn't understand the lead. It was a strange, strange lead, I think. But anyway, I'm happy with the result. This should be a good board. Looks like a lot of folks are taking 9 tricks in spades. But if you lose 2 diamond tricks, like if you try to play a diamond to the queen, then you also have to lose the ace of clubs and two hearts. The fact that so many people are taking nine tricks is surprising. A lot of spades making is by West. When West opens no trumps, looks like they're weak no trumps that get opened in both cases. And then the Jack of Diamonds lead from King Jack Doubleton is a remarkable lead, though a low club to the ace with Ace Jack 9-6 is another big play by South there. All right, so one heart double with only a 5 count. I'll pass. I have the ace small of hearts, so I don't mind competing in the suit, but I don't want to pretend that my hand is any stronger than it is. So I think that 140 will end up being better than it looks right now. South's chiming in two diamonds. And I can decide if I want to sort of compete with two hearts here. We're holding a Doubleton heart. It might not be the best thing, but if there's any finessing in the heart suit, South is likely to be holding length in hearts much more than North is. Though a lot of opponents play weirdly shaped takeout doubles. And indeed, it looks like North's double and then bid a new suit is from a hand with a strong hand with clubs. That's the most likely scenario if North is bidding properly. Though there are folks who make off shape takeout doubles, and then upon hearing the bad news, just pull it to their best suit. And that could be the case here. So the defense here looks pretty clear. I'm going to play ace and a heart, and the goal is going to be to get rid of North's trumps by tapping declare in the heart suit. So the clear lead is the ace of hearts here, and I don't think there's going to be any roughing going on. Looks like there's a little short spade situation here, but I don't see a gain in trying to pull trumps for them. I think the best thing to do is to continue the heart suit, force North to shorten their trump length. Eric's shifting to the king of spades here. I'm going to give count in the spade suit. And now that he's cashed his spade suit, he's going to play a heart here. And I could rough that. Interesting. Looks like partner was playing a relatively high spot there, so I don't think he wants a diamond. I'm going to play a spade. If partner started with a Doubleton spade, we might be able to establish a rough here. But it looks like that's not the case. Still, it's forcing North to rough their good queen of spades. So North started with 3-3 in the majors, probably 5 clubs, I would say, putting North on just 2 diamonds. So if partner has something like the king of diamonds, we can beat this another trick. This is one of the dangers of the off-shape takeout double. So I said that North's bidding shows a strong hand with a good club suit, but what North actually has, given how the first few tricks have gone, is a hand that didn't have tolerance for diamonds and wanted to make a takeout double with a 5-card club suit. North would have been better served, I think, to just overcall 2 clubs. I have no reason to hold on to diamonds here. Actually, at this point, I know partner has started with 4 spades. I can get rid of my spades. And if partner has the king of diamonds, he's winning it now. So looks like he does. Very nice. Down 2 should be a good score. They're vulnerable. And yeah, you can see a lot of folks in 1-no making. It would have been a normal bid to overcall 1-no trump. It also would have been normal to overcall 2 clubs. But double and then bid clubs is, first of all, an overbid with that hand. And well, it's an overbid with that hand, and it's not what you want to do. Either overcall 1-2 clubs or 1-no trump, and then get him 2 level 1 high or 1 level 2 high. Now here, partner's opening 2 hearts, vulnerable second seat, so it's probably a good suit. I have a good hand in response, so I'm going to try August. And I'm alerting it. we'll see how good his suit is and how good his hand is. If he's bad suit, bad hand, we maybe shouldn't be in game here. But otherwise, I think I'll push on to four hearts. It hasn't come up with Eric before, so it's not clear if he remembers we're playing August. But if he remembers, then I'll be able to place the contract. Three diamonds is good hand. Good, no, it's good suit, bad hand. I've taken care of the hand stuff. He can take care of the suit stuff. So I'll happily place him in four hearts. Let's see more results come in for board one. We'll see how many tables there are too. So it looks like there's 8 tables tonight. 140 is a share of the top. Most people aren't doing as well. On the second board, 3 clubs down 2 for plus 200 is a very good score. Nobody's topping that. A lot of folks in one trump making. And this last one, we're in four hearts. I think this is going to be a pretty expected spot. Uh, Eric's flying ace on the first round. He's going to try to pitch some of his losers, his losing spade and diamond, on the other 2 high clubs and then lead up to his hearts. That's a pretty good line of play. It saves you the trouble of having to rough losers and dummy and then worrying about those low trumps in my hand getting over roughed by the intermediate hearts that are still outstanding. So now that that's taken care of, he has 1 diamond loser that he can't really avoid, 1 ace of hearts that he can't really avoid, and then depending on the heartbreak, there's 1 other heart loser lurking around, or possibly diamond rough, but that won't. That'll probably be an exchange of a heart loser. So Eric is going to make this. There's no way he can go down at this point. Uh, mm, well, there is a way he can go down. There are certain breaks of suits that could be a nightmare, but that would involve not this happening right now. So looks like it is making exactly because of this diamond rough. Partner now will cash the king of hearts and then find out if hearts were 2-2 or 3-1. So it looks like that hearts were 2-2. Had they not found their rough, Eric could have made 5. So this isn't going to be a perfect board, but it'll be a good board, bidding and making 4 hearts. As you can see, he didn't have a lot of bulk in the heart suit besides his king queen, but he had a good hand outside of it. So a good bid by him, I think. He was deciding between a good suit or a bad suit. It's sort of on the cusp there. You can see here, four hearts making isn't great just because of suit is on the cusp. And solid bid anyway. It's unfortunate that the defense found the killing defense. If you look at the double dummy result here, Eric can actually always make 5. But the way to make 5 is to duck trick 1, win trick 2, and then never give up the lead to south. Because Eric won trick 1, the 10 of diamonds, the opponents were able to establish their hard uppercut. Unfortunately, a lot of 650s here. This is really, really bad for us. It's just such a normal result and not a misplayed hand at all. And yet the opponents found the only defense to give to 11 tricks a problem. And Eric reasonably decided not to win his ace of diamonds on the first round. Now, after he had won his ace of diamonds, the question remains, is there anything you can do to avoid the uppercut? And I don't think there is. After trick 1, the club to the king, the spade to the ace, 2 rounds of clubs that at this point you need to play. Well, you need to at least play that first round because hearts are 2-2. And then the opponents, alert as ever, found the uppercut. So nice defense, and it's going to cost us a ton of match points there. That's just bridge. But the first 2 boards of the round were very good for us. So overall, we're still taking the bulk of the match points in the round. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good Thursday evening. I certainly am. Went into the office to get some work done today. That felt great. I was able to solve a few people's problems. I'm on vacation tomorrow. I'm on vacation Monday. My vacation is just me going and getting a haircut, relaxing, having a good time. And I look forward to just taking my mind off my work and, with the free time available, getting things done that I want to get done. What I really want to get done is grabbing a beer to celebrate my vacation. This is going to be a lot of fun. Oh boy, what am I going to grab from the fridge that I left open? Yeah, they defended well. They found the killing lead and then followed it up successfully. I'm going to be drinking a Born This Way Nano IPA, passionately small batch brewed. It's a very nano IPA means it's very low alcohol volume, but it has the flavor of an IPA that I like. So if this comes to me in third seat, I'm going to open the bidding with this. I have to decide how to open the bidding, but passing doesn't seem good just because of the way the majors are probably divided around here. Could psych a spade or something. That'd be fun. Well, one spade by North. They probably have a spade fit. And I think I do best to interfere as much as possible. So what I will bid is 3 diamonds. I don't have a lot of defense in this hand. So even though my suit quality is a little bit holy, I think that the disruptive value is going to make up for that. Mm. They waste no time. Now I need to consider, and they're probably going to get themselves to 5 or 6 spades. I need to consider what I'm going to lead against that contract. Because South is excited here. They clearly have a strong spade fit. There's also possibly a source of tricks in the heart suit because I have a singleton heart. So I need to worry about pitches happening on hearts. I could lead my ace of diamonds, which might get roughed, or I could lead my king of clubs to set up a club trick for later, and leading the ace of diamonds might prevent that from working. So apparently they play 0-3-1-4. That's 1 or 4 key cards. So this lead is a big deal here. Because this is match points, the king of clubs lead to maybe set up a club trick and then get it down later might not be the right thing to do. It might be the case that all of their diamonds are getting thrown away on hearts. But South might have been key card with a void. And if he did that, the ace of diamonds lead is going to look really bad. So I have to decide what I think is going to be the best. Hmm. Okay. So dummy has a strong balanced hand with no diamond control. This isn't what I was expecting. And if North has the ace of spades, that's 5, 6, 7, probably 8, 9, 10 tricks. And I need to try to get partner a ruff here, so I'll play the 2 of diamonds. Yes! I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought South had at most one diamond, but they made a mistake in bidding key card without a diamond control and then ending up in 6 spades. This is something that South should have seen coming, really. I think that they made a mistake, perhaps not getting to slam, but getting to 6 spades instead of 6 no trump. South, looking at their hand, can probably picture 6 no trump being just as good if partner has a diamond control, which North did. North had the king of diamonds, so there's no reason to bid 6 spades without doing some of that exploring first. And I don't know if they would have had the methods to find the right spot anyway, but the 3 diamonds was certainly disruptive enough that it took away some of that room. So here's North's probably going to throw away a club loser. And I still don't have any problems with my diamond lead, as you can see. If Eric has the jack of hearts, I think I'm getting a club trick. This will get roughed. One more spade, I think. Looks like we're beating this 2 tricks. We still probably beat it if I lead my king of clubs. And under that circumstance, they don't have any pitches. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 no trump is down on the king of clubs lead. I don't think. Yeah, so 6 spades was excessive just because of the just first of all the lack of strength between the 2 hands, and secondly the fact that the spades weren't worth anything. It played out as a no trump hand for the opponents, with only us roughing something for value. This is a 1 heart opening bid. Our 1 spade response shows at least 4 spades, and we play fit jumps. So if he bids 2 spades, I know he's got heart support in addition to his spades. You need to remember fit jumps. Fit jumps. He's going to bid 3 clubs, I'm sure. If he bids 3 clubs, well, the club singleton isn't great opposite his suit, but I still have a pretty good hand for my opening. I think if he does that, I might decide to sign off in 3 hearts. My hand gets worse for sure. So he's bidding 1 spade here. That's really good for me. Uh, Now, Alan and I have discussed extensively what 1 diamond pass, 1 major responses look like with 4 card support and shortness somewhere. We haven't really talked about one heart pass, one spade. So in this situation, I'm going to upgrade my hand to bid three spades because holding four spades and a heart suit that's a potential source of tricks opposite, as little as the 10 of hearts. I want to be pushing here. So we do have a hole in the diamond suit, but if partners declare it, he can plug it if he has a holding like the king small or king third. And then that might give us some time to set up the hearts. Anyway, I'm going to wish partner luck here. And yeah, I'm sure Alad will review this stream later and then come to the conclusion that we need to discuss our agreements surrounding this position. So partner's got a nice hand for me. It's about what I expected. Well, obviously, he's got a little more than I expected. But we're in the right spot. Looks like we have a couple of minor suit aces to lose. We have half a spade loser, and then it'll come down to just quality play. The ace of diamonds being cashed here makes that suit a lot simpler. Now the question is, how do you play the spades? Are you concerned about a ruff happening? And if you are, what's the best way to avoid the ruff? So here, looks like Eric's going to be taking the finesse, which I think is the right thing to do, but it might fail here. If South has king's third of spades and North has a doubleton spade and a doubleton diamond, then Eric would have been better served to cash ace of spades, play another round of spades. But you can't count on that. You have to try the finesse and then hope that there's no ruff. So we'll find out. Looks like the diamond is back, and this diamond is not ruffed. Fortunately, diamonds are 3-3. That makes life very easy. So what could go wrong now? There's still two club losers in hand. One gets thrown away on one of the high hearts. The other can get pretty freely ruffed. So as long as spades aren't 4-1, Eric can always afford to ruff his last club loser. So I think looks like he's getting on that as soon as possible, which you can't blame him for that. So after this club ruff, which I assume is not getting over ruffed, he's going to cash 2 rounds of spades, and then if spades are 4-1, he's going to be in trouble. So I'm not sure if I liked cashing the roughing the club first, because it creates this sort of blockage. Because now he'd have to ruff a heart back to his hand, and then the other spade would be a winner. But here, because all trump are drawn, it's a claimer. He throws away the jack of clubs on the king of hearts, roughs a heart back to hand, and claims. Very nice. I think precise defense would have made this much harder. He would have needed to do things like uh, rough out the hearts and play people. Double dummy, I think he still makes 4, but it's probably not what's going to happen. So this is 14-16. And yeah, let me just confirm that. So most people are making 4 spades, probably because of the temptation to just break suits for the opponents. But actually, it can be beat. And the ace of clubs was free. But at this point, he can't finesse partner in clubs. He can't break the diamond suit. Interesting that a low diamond actually causes this to make. I guess if you lead a low diamond, then you can throw away another diamond loser at the king of clubs. And a heart, I think, helps set up the heart suit. You can probably duck it, and then all you lose after that is the ace of diamonds. You can throw everything off on the long hearts. So no. Actually, I think, yeah, you need to rough a bunch of hearts at that point. So you need to cut down the roughs. So 2 spades is a range ask. I have 15, so I'm going to say 15-16. 3 clubs. Mm. Yeah, this nano beer is really nice. It's a shame that a light beer costs, as much as a much heavier beer. But I do like these very light IPAs. I think they're really tasty, and they're not going to affect my bridge much. The second beer I'm going to have tonight is going to be strong. All right. I get to play 3 no Trump. Let's keep our plus score streak alive. So the first round, you can see we finished with a very nice 69%. The second round got off to a good start. This should be a top board. Nobody else is doing what they did. Four spades making is going to be an above average score, not a top. Here we're in 3 no. I have 4, 5, 6 top tricks. Clubs are a source of tricks if I can set them up in time. If they switch to spades, then I might not be able to set them up in time. So the question is, and diamonds are another potential source of tricks if I can finesse them. So if diamonds are on side and I get 2 finesses working, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still need another trick. So I think I need to tackle clubs no matter what. And if I'm tackling clubs, I need to retain entries to dummy, but I have plenty. So do I win in hand? That does expose the heart position. I want them to continue hearts. So I'm going to play the 8 of hearts here, concealing the 3, and that'll encourage them to keep playing hearts. Now, I will play a club to the ace, and then out another club. Okay, so one other outstanding club. So this is winning. So I'm going to win the ace of hearts in hand. And then give up a club here. So I have 2 club tricks. We'll see if we get a diamond shift. That would be nice. But we're getting a spade here. So I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tricks. The diamonds could be 9, 10. I've lost 2 tricks so far. If I duck a spade, I might get a diamond back. If I get a, no, it's the 10 of spades. Okay, so. Spade to the queen and then the 10. What's going on here? Where's the king of spades? Where's the jack of spades? Probably both in South's hand. I think I have to win my ace here. Now I'm going to play some of these clubs, put some pressure on him. North has thrown away 2 diamonds. Three diamonds. There's a heart. So if hearts are divided as I expect them to be, then this will clear the heart suit. But what's South down to? Probably a high spade and king small of diamonds. High spade, king small of diamonds, heart. Doop. Then it doesn't really matter what I do. I don't need to take 2 finesses and diamonds. But if this loses, I don't want. Yeah. Okay. Just thinking. So North has thrown away a bunch of diamonds here. I think I have to take this finesse and then hope the spades are blocked. Tough. I don't think there's anything I can do. Oh, I have a nice hand. I don't think there's anything I can do there. They found, well, I'm not going to say they found the killing lead, but with the King of Diamonds offside, the odds of me making that were pretty low. Eric did a good job asking, but it's still, sometimes your games go down and there's nothing you can do about it. And yeah, nothing the opponents did up to this point actually mattered. But then they found the shift finally. And at that point, there's nothing I could do. So, and they continued spades correctly. Yeah. And then South came down to, as I expected, uh, just, uh, yeah, two diamonds, king small, a spade, and a heart. What is Udka? One heart, two spades. This might seem stupid. That's because it is. Really, what I have here is like a leaping Michael's hand. I just don't have the mental energy to think through leaping Michaels at this time. I think my correct bid is like a jump to four clubs, which should show clubs and the other major. I don't know how leaping Michaels Eric is, unfortunately, so I just jumped to four spades. But that should have been my bid. I think four clubs is correct. So looks like I found the right spot here. He doesn't have a lot, but it should be enough to get the job done. So on the four of clubs lead, I need to think about how this club suit's going to work out in the end. North's going to play the queen of clubs, and I need to play my ace. But now I need to hope that there's no roughs happening, because that looks suspiciously like a singleton. Is there anything I can do to cut down on roughs? Well, probably not. I think I just have to hope the clubs come in correctly. Let's just take another look at the spots here. So the 4, 3, queen, ace. What's still outstanding? The 10 and the 8 are the two clubs I'm worried about. So let's try a spade to dummy. Of course, you fly ace because you know I have to have king, queen for my bid. Two of clubs back, eh? Any reason for me to play the king, or should I just play low? I think I need to play the king here. I hope it's not a singleton. It was. And there's still one outstanding spade. It's lower than the 9, though, so I think I can rough my way to victory here. I still need to rough. I started with 5. There were 2 in dummy, 1, 5. So need to rough 2 clubs, and I can do that. Unfortunately, with that hard holding and dummy, there's no chance in hell of four hearts making. So that's pretty sad. And I can rough low here. Well, I could have roughed high actually. Tough. I think this is not going to be good because a lot of people will stop in 3 spades. But people might get doubled in 4. So you can see somebody got doubled in 4 spades. 4 hearts is down 2. It's just tough that they found the right defense. Of course, it's not easy even if they don't find that defense because it's down just because of the really bad club break. This is a hand where I have 10 points. It's not enough to game force, so my bid has to be semi-forcing no trump. Partner will pass if he has a balanced minimum, and then bid something else if he has something else. So he's bidding 2 clubs here. Over 2 clubs, I have a good hand. I don't know if this is a natural 2 clubs or not, but I have to bid a suit. 2 hearts seems small. 2 no trump is probably... How do I even bid these? Okay, he probably doesn't have a heart fit. So I'm just going to bid 2 no trump here. And with a maximum, he'll raise me to 3. There should be invitational values because there's no way I would sign off. If a lot of weak players will run to 2 no trump with bad misfitting hands, or really hands without a fit that are basically minimums, I would never bid 2 no trump unless I wanted to actually invite 3 no trump. Unfortunately, we're in 2 no trump and partner doesn't have a lot, so I'll try my best. We're likely to get a heart lead, but looks like we got a diamond. Diamond's going to be doing a lot of damage here just because I do have a hole in the suit. The hearts might be a source of tricks. So could the clubs if the king is in the right position. Fortunately, we're only in 2 no trump. And I might even have a diamond stopper to play with. Now, I'm going to win a diamond, hopefully. If not, I'll get him eventually. And then I'll have to decide if I want to diamond to the ace. Probably the king is there, so I need to put in the 10. With the king, North would have played it. Looks like we got nailed. Hopefully we don't have too many losers. So diamonds are not splitting well. We need to take a bunch more tricks. Upside down attitude. Odd even discards. So if I trust this signal, the king of clubs is over there. I think I do have to cash out the hearts. There's the jack. Seven tricks if I do the other way, so down 2 is sucks, but it is what it is. Maybe I need to hold on to 5 hearts instead of 2 clubs, who knows? Maybe he didn't want to cost the throw away the 9 of clubs. That's possible. 15 to 17. So here, do I want to interfere with this suit? Single major. Let's say yes. Do I lead my suit or do I try to hit partner with something? I think I'll lead my suit. Dummy's got a nice little 9 count there. I Don't mind 3-0. 9, 6, the ace. So I still technically don't know where the queen is. I think there's a good chance North has it. My king, queen of hearts are well positioned. Either partner has the ace and I led the wrong suit. Or, yeah, so spades look to be 6-1 around the table. Partners encouraging clubs. I'll play count. That looked like a finesse. Hey, so yeah, my headphones just sort of blinked out for a second there. Not sure why. I would love to see a heart here. So partner showed up with a king of diamonds, probably the king queen of clubs. Um, Interesting. He had king queen 10. That's good too. I think they have the rest. No reason to finesse here, unless you can't get to dummy, which you can. But can you get to that 10 of diamonds? I'm not sure if you can. No, I think he has another diamond in hand, but maybe he doesn't. Yes, he didn't. Down 2 should be good. Makes up for the board 8, which is not going to be a good board. And yeah, you can see 1-0 trump is not great, or 2-0 down 2 is not great, just because it's down 2 instead of down 1. Everybody's down. There's no way to make whatever you bid. Board 9 should be good, though. I think down 2 is about the limit of what happens here, even though it's not a great position for them. They don't have a lot of potential for tricks. Anybody who gets to 3-0 trump, which is a reasonable spot, is probably down 2 as well. So according to this, they can make 4. How do they make 4? Well, I guess one thing they did wrong was how they played the diamonds. If they actually play the diamonds correctly, and they take finesse twice, they get 4 diamond tricks because of the 3-3 break. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 is that diamonds plus spades. Ace of hearts is 8. Ace of clubs is 9. Okay, so this should have made. This is going to be a good board. And even board 8 is not terrible, just because there's a lot of people getting that, a lot of people down 1 there. So overall, pretty good round. Uh, board 7 might have been the worst one there, where we pushed on to 4 spades, and had we chosen to defend something else, it would have been much better. So looks like a lot of people going down in this round, and bidding less was the right thing to do. Had I got to play it in 2 spades, I have 3 spade losers, and you'll note the almost mirrored distributions to the opponents. I have 3 spade losers, 3 diamond losers, 1 club, so that's down 2, and 1 heart, down 3. They should have defended against my contract, but they couldn't know. South probably thought I had hearts instead of spades. So overall, so the second round ended up being good because there was the slam that they overbid to, a nice 4 spades that made by Eric, and then the defense made it easy, but yeah, it was nice. And then 3-0 trump down 1 wasn't terrible by me, just because it's the normal spot, and I did the best I could. And then this last round had another four spades, which is below average, but not a bottom. Two no trump down two, below average, not a bottom. And then this one, which should be about a top board. Hey, Alan, welcome to the stream. And that'll make up for a round that'll pull us down a bit, but certainly not be anywhere uh, that far from 50% in a round. So I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Um, anyway, yeah, pretty good so far. I don't think I've made a lot of mistakes. Obviously, two diamonds here was a mistake. It's no forbid. I shouldn't do that. And what's today's quality of bridge? Oh, that's a great question. Let's change these qualities of bridge from this stuff to something else. Let's go with. Oh, I don't want to be political here. How about? Hmm, I'd say so far we're having a Charizard game. We're gonna keep it simple here, and just be starting or just be these three colors here. So let's call ourselves Charizard. Charizard is a winner. So yeah, think it's going pretty well so far. Capital cities. Oh gosh. Well, how do you rank capital cities? Maybe next week. Alan. Fun hand. Well, I don't know how fun. Board 7 is a hand I decided not to bid Leaping Michaels. What happened? Board 4? Board 4, I overcalled 3 diamonds over 1 spade. South decided with 18 high, but a balanced hand, and Queen third of diamonds to bid 0314 keycard. Partner showed a keycard, and then they blasted on to 6 spades. That wasn't a great spot. It was down 1 on ace of diamonds in a rough. Had they chosen to play in no trump, I think they're down on the king of clubs lead, but it is closer. There's more drama to the play. In 6 no trump, they're going to take 5 spades, 3 hearts, that's 8. The ace of clubs is 9. And then they can get 10, 11 in the diamonds, but then they have to lose another trick in the club suit. So they just bid too much. That's what happened. Ah, it's Ray and Sandy. I've got a nice one-time opening bid. Precision, Nebulous Diamond, 11 to 15, 2 plus diamonds. And my rebid over whatever is going to be 2 clubs, showing 5-4 in the minors either way. You did tune at the right time, Alan. Let's see what Eric's got. He's going to bid 1 heart because I have a singleton heart. Okay. And they play small. So let's see, what's Eric going to do? We haven't talked a lot about the follow-ups here, but 2 hearts is non-forcing into play. 2 diamonds, I don't know if he plays that as some kind of artificial game force, but I don't think it is just because he's taking preference to diamonds. So I'm going to pass here. 2 spades would have been 4th suit forcing, so that would have been the game force here. Here he's just taking preference to diamonds. So I could have played in 2 diamonds. Oh yeah, board 7. I had a hand with 5 good clubs, 6 good spades, and I was in 4th seat. My left-hand opponent opened 1 heart. My right-hand opponent raised to 2 hearts. And I think my bid should have been Leaping Michaels to 4 clubs. Instead, I just bid 4 spades. And it's not a terrible spot, but it is down on a club rough and some decent defense. Yeah, they found their rough, and clubs are 5-1, which made it tough. Down one didn't end up being terrible, just because there's so many other people in four spades. And had, of course, they decided to play it in four hearts, they would have suffered a 5-0 trump break. And my partner had five hearts, the queen 10 9 8. So not a lot of ways to recover from that. This jack of hearts does not look like the king of hearts is also in Sandy's hand. So I'm going to win my ace here. And this looks like a cross rough hand, actually. So how am I going to play this? Maybe a club to the ace, and then a spade up to the king. And cross rough. Well, Ray's thinking because he has the king of hearts, but that tells me he doesn't have the 10 of hearts. So I know I'm safe to rough things until I see the 10 of hearts come out of Sandy's hand. Here, because Ray flew king, I can afford to throw the spade on the queen of hearts. Still no 10. Okay. So I have to rough this. And now, um, I don't know how everything else is breaking, but I know that Ray's out of clubs at this point. He has shown up with three clubs, three hearts, probably four spades, and he'll have three diamonds. So if I go ace, king, and a diamond, and then I play my queen as clubs, I'll get to pitch one of these spades. That seems good enough to me. Alternatively, I could try to score the jack of diamonds on passant. But I think the best thing to do is just cash these diamonds and then play a loser on a loser here. So Ray can trump with a queen of diamonds, cashes one of his spades. He should trump here and win his spade. Sandy should be out. And then jack of diamonds is good, making 4. I don't know if the defense can do much better. Ray's play of the king of hearts was helpful to me, but of course, if I rough two low hearts, it falls out anyway. And that might have been part of his calculus. Looking at the double dummy here, it actually looks like if I was a genius, I could have made 5. I would need to probably set up the clubs. I didn't know that all of the club cards would both be onside and also roughable out. So instead, I played for cross rough lines. Actually, at that point, I can make 6 if I'm alert. What I need to do is rough out the clubs, play the ace, king of diamonds, and then claim after giving up one more diamond. So we'll see how good 130 ends up being. Here, I have some defense. I don't want to preempt too much. I'll just bid one heart. Interesting. Looks like a lot of folks are down in our direction and no trumps. But our passing of 2 diamonds ended up paying off really nicely. So we're down from our last round to 66%, but that's pretty good. So 1 no trump rebid. I don't see the need to stick up my neck anymore here. My diamond should be good defending against 1 diamond, or 1 no trump, and partner probably has some spades over the 1 spade bid. And I'll have enough tempo to set up the hearts, hopefully. Maybe not. Ray decided to bid 1 no trump, holding what looks to be at most a doubleton heart. Looks like he had king queen doubleton. I will note the blockage in the heart suit, and there's no way that I'm gonna win the King of Hearts when it gets played here. So Eric's card on this round of hearts is the Six of Clubs, which should say he doesn't like clubs. That's fine. I probably want to play on, and he'll play a club up. Probably want to play on spades. I'm guessing Eric's got a nice spade holding here. Oh, actually, Ray's going after the spades. The fact that my jack of spades is dropping indicates that if Ray has the 10 or king of spades, so there's the 10 of spades. I see no need to keep my hearts here. Ray holding a doubleton ace 10 can't actually afford to overtake here because then it means that his six of spades will later on in the hand lose to the 7. However, I think he could consider overtaking and then switching to hearts. That way, he can use a club entry to win the hearts later. So there's just not a lot of entries to this dummy. I think eventually Eric's going to find out that we need to be playing on diamonds. So I expect to see a diamond shift from Eric. So what you say is true, Alan. A lot of people will open at one club. That being said, there are lots of folks who play standard and decide to open four diamond and five clubs hands. Um, one, what do you call it? They open it one diamond anyway. So I think Eric has the ace of clubs. The question is, how do I play this diamond suit? If Eric has five spades and zero hearts, there's a good chance, and Ray has at least as long diamonds as clubs. If Ray has three diamonds, then I definitely want to play a low one. If Ray has four, I think I still want to play a low one. So I'm going to play a low diamond out here. Unfortunately, it's the queen and then the king. So that might have cost us a trick. Oh, he has another spade? Oh, that's not good. I guess Eric didn't hold up. Maybe I missed something. Now I have to hope Eric has the ace of clubs. Yeah, if I don't play a diamond, I um, avoid that trouble. Now Eric has the jack of clubs? No, he doesn't. Thanks. So I do better to play back clubs at that point. But then he can knock out my ace of hearts and use the spade entry. So anyway, one no trump making should be a good board for them. I have a one heart opening bid with five hearts. And let me see if there's any damage I can do against this. I don't think my heart lead is terrible, but the club lead actually ends up being best. Long term, we might be able to set up an extra club trick. Looks like this has gotten beyond me. Hmm. Yeah, so I don't know if I like the five of diamonds there. I think he probably should have played a higher diamond, at least the 10, possibly the queen. And just looking here, what I need to do is put in my 7 or jack. Oh, wait, no, of course, because it's higher than the 6. And then I need to not play another diamond. I can cash my ace of hearts, but if I play a club out, it's the passive way to pick up the suit. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the low diamond from queen 10 9 5. Anyway, the contract's three spades. He's leading my suit with the queen of hearts. I don't really have an encouraging heart, but I think I might encourage anyway, just because I don't. Hmm. Okay, so what suits do I like? I think my I'm worried about the diamonds getting roughed out, and I'm worried about clubs, so I'm going to basically encourage hearts here. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be roughing him out, but I definitely need to avoid problems here. So if partner has the high heart, no, he doesn't. Okay. So Sandy might have king jack of clubs. Partner has the queen. Unfortunately, Sandy guessed right here. Nothing you can do about that. So if Sandy started with something like 4 diamonds, 5 spades, one or 2 hearts, and 2 clubs, I need to cash my ace of clubs when I get in, and then shift to a heart to maybe get an uppercut. Fortunately, Eric had the jack of diamonds. That was a very, very useful card. Still, they stopped in 3. Good for them. But most people aren't taking the push to game, which surprises me. Now, there's nothing we can do about them taking 10 tricks double dummy, but where Declara went wrong and ended up costing a trick, I think was just not pulling out the last trump. Yeah, so she does better to pull the last trump than to play other stuff. Um, uh, Tactical lead, really, is correct, regardless of carding lead agreement. Yeah, holding queen small of hearts, you'd never lead the low heart, even if you were in Poland and led the bottom of doubletons. That's not a situation where you lead the bottom of doubletons because the sake of suit blockages, things like that. You never want to block a suit by leading low with a doubleton there. You'd only do that to be tricky. Also, yeah, I should mention that Rusino is off in partner's suit, but ob doesn't apply here. Hey, welcome to the stream, Mount Bank. So far, the game's going well. Playing with Eric here on a Thursday, and not too many disasters so far. Gotten away with a few cheeky bids. Had the opponents blunder into a few things. This last round has been pretty good too. On board 10, 230, 130 was really good. If I was even better, I could have made more tricks, but still, stopping in the diamond part score beats the folks who are in no trump. Board 11, unfortunately, the opponents made one no trump. Fortunately, it's actually slightly above average for us, just because they also had an 8-card spade fit that they avoided landing into. South probably should have bid something like 2 spades in that circumstance, just because of the shapeliness of the hand. And then on board 12, the opponents smartly stopped short of game, though they can make it. double dummy, and we managed to get our 4 tricks against the spades. Everybody's in spades. The question is, how many tricks do you take on defense? And we took 4, so that was a good board for us too. Overall, this will keep us about where we are. Yeah, there are like funny hands where that'll happen, but on the blind opening lead, uh, if partners bid the suit, I can't imagine ever leading low there. Yeah. Oh yeah, on a slam, the key isn't blocking the suit as much as it is probably not isolating the medicine partner's hand in a squeeze situation. So in that circumstance, if you play your high heart, say it was the queen doubleton of hearts, then your partner will have the king of hearts as a threat, maybe, but then also some other high card. And by leading a low heart, you keep the menace in your hand while your partner has the menace in the other suit, breaking the squeeze. So that's one possibility. Anyway, that's a fun diversion. A good round for us. 3 spades ended up being great. We're up to a 69.7% game, which is fun. So I have an 8 count. Easy pass here. Time to say hi to Ruth and Karen. Ah, 3 passes to Eric. What's he got? Does he have a 1 clubber? Does he have a 1 no trump? One of a major, hopefully. Perfect, 1 club. So opposite 1 club, my bid is to show 8 to 10 points in a balanced hand. This bid is our relay response over strong club. So partner, if he wants to relay out more, can bid 1 no trump. If he's hurt enough, he can just bid 3 no. So over 1 no trump, I need to show that I have 4 spades. And my bid is 2 hearts. And 80% of the time, that'll be enough for partner to place the contract. If he decides to keep asking, I have more to describe. So 2 no trump would show 4-card club suit. 3 clubs and 3 diamonds would show the possibilities of a 4-card diamond suit. So 3 hearts shows exactly 4 triple 3. Because I have an odd number of aces, I'm going to bid 3 spades. So through a trump, 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, 3 spades. Very specific bid. Now, because Eric hasn't bid as many of these hands as I have, there's a very good chance that Eric has no idea what 3 spades is, and accordingly, we get to a terrible spot. That being said, he should know the basics of my hand. The fact that I have 4 spades, the fact that I don't have 4 hearts. He might get the rest of it wrong, but then even so, he still should have plenty of information. Have I discussed with him zooming on the last step of shapeouts? I explained what zoom was to Eric earlier. So my next 3 cards are the kings of hearts, diamonds, and clubs. I have the middle of those cards, so my bid is 4 hearts, 4 spades. He might just pass me here. You're right. I should make the bid and then type later. Um, Now this gives us 14 minutes to play three hands. So partners bid 6 no. I hope that we're all on the same page here. Hopefully we're not off two cashing aces. So the good news, this doesn't look too bad. Partner has a very strong hand. Just counting real quick, he's got 23 count. 23 opposite 8 is 31. The club suit is also a potential source of tricks. Let's say clubs comes in for 5 tricks. That leaves 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 just top tricks. And then the possibility of a 12th in either the hearts or the spades. If clubs has a loser in it, then we'll need to get 2 tricks from one of the majors or both. The diamond lead is unfortunately not a very friendly lead here, just because of the fact that it doesn't cost a trick. Clubs are always going to need to be attacked. Uh, I mean, 4, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, you always need to attack the club suit at some point. Good news is 5 club tricks. Now that that's out of the way, Eric has to decide which major he wants to attack for the 12th or 13th trick. Yes, the problem with bid then type is the opponent might be thinking about the wrong thing. Um, if I alert and then make the bid, then they can see that there's an alert, and they might consider waiting for me to fully describe my bid. I could even alert with just like explanation coming really fast, and then that might encourage the opponents to pass slower than they would otherwise. So that's an alternative as well. Yeah. Looks like Eric has found something good in the spades. He might have a squeeze position in against North in hearts and spades. I don't think the Queen of Spades has showed up yet. So you can see what he's doing right now is, well, he doesn't have any entries to dummy, so there's no squeeze. He just has to hope the opponents throw away the Queen of Hearts now, if he wants to take 13 tricks. But 12 should be good here. Um, a 31 high card point, 6 no trump is not something most people are going to bid. And so I'm pretty optimistic that it'll be an above average board, even if some people are getting friendlier leads and taking 13 tricks. He leaves the beer card in dummy, but unfortunately it's not a winner. 1440, very nice. Yeah, so if you can see through the backs of the cards, what you do is you take a double finesse in hearts, pinning the 9, you take 4 heart tricks, you can take 3 spade tricks, that's 7. The ace king of diamonds is 8, 9, and then you have 5 club tricks for 14 tricks. Now, looks like the other pair in 6 no had the heart finesse in them. I don't blame him at all for playing it safe. Yeah, well bid, Eric. I hope he was on the same page as me when it comes to what my calls meant. If not, we can just clear that up later on. Unfortunately, we only have 11 minutes left 10 minutes left to bid 2 hands. He's got 10 to 14 for his bid here, and I have an 8 count, so I'm happy to pass whatever goes on. 2 clubs, unfortunately, I can't double that. Don't. They play don't. But they don't play don't. Or maybe they only play don't over strong no trumps. Okay. Maybe it was also don't. Okay. I need to think about how I want to defend against whatever the final contract is going to be. And I'm probably just going to lead a heart. Oh my gosh. They're really scrambling here. 2-no Trump is unlikely to be successful. And I say that because partner has at least 10. I have 8, giving them at most 22. And I don't have a great 8, but I have clubs over the clubs. 3 spades. Wow. Okay. 4 spades. Okay. Okay. Do I hit this? I think so. So I want to cut down on roughs. I'm going to lead a spade. Dummy's nice. Dummy's got 10. I have 8. Partner has, well, I've counted to 4 so far. Oof. Okay. I'm going to play low just because I have my strength in the club suit. I think there's a good chance Eric plays hearts now. But he is playing clubs, which is nice because I have clubs. So we're at 3 tricks. And we need to do more. So I can't play clubs. I will play the 2 of hearts here. Hopefully this won't cost anything. Looks like Ruth has the king. So, okay. Fortunately, there's only 1 ticket left back to dummy. Play a heart to the ace. Yeah, Ruth started with a stiff heart, stiff diamond, probably 6 clubs and 5 spades. But I think Ruth has 1 more spade in hand. So this 10 of clubs, I can rough that, or I could wait for partner to rough it. But I think there's no point in that, so I'll just rough it. And now I'll play my which queen. Diamonds is fine, I think. And if partner has 1 more spade, we're good. Nice. Yeah, that double was actually worth it because a lot of north-souths are getting into disasters on that misfit hand. So it was important that I knew partner had 10 to 14 so that with a random 8 count, I could make a penalty double. So partner's got to take a double of 1 spade here. And I have a nice, well, not a nice, I have a 5-card spade suit. Could have been 2 diamonds. Here, I can't leave 1 spade in with this spade suit, so I have to bid 2 diamonds. Yeah, weak and no trumps do a lot of work to define your collective point range and then double on that basis. Partner's got a big hand, but I have nothing for him, so I have to pass 2-0. My hand's pretty much as bad as it can get. The spade suit is not useful, and the singleton heart is not useful. The jack of clubs might be good. I hope that wasn't some kind of artificial competitive bid, but we'll find out. I think he's probably has a strong hand with stoppers in places. Yeah, so he has a strong hand. Yeah, he could have doubled again with a strong no trump. He did have a strong no trump as I guessed, but I think if Alad, if it was you bidding that, I would have known that your two no trump was a Liebensaal type. Let's compete up to the 3 level with garbage bid. I think two no trump is probably a good spot here. My dummy's not very useful, but what can you do? If Eric wants, he can brute force a weighted dummy, but he lost the club ticket now, so that's gone. Interesting. Uh, okay, Ruth had 4 to the queen, so it doesn't cost anything to play the clubs that way. Hart pitched by South. South probably has 5-5 in the majors, 2 clubs, maybe the singleton ace of diamonds, would be my guess. Interesting, the 4 of spades. I'm not sure if I would have played the jack there. South would have played the king from king queen, and South opened 1 spade. So South probably has 5 to one of those honors, and then Ruth probably has a singleton queen of spades there. So Eric would have done better to think a little longer and then play the ace of spades. But you know what? I could be entirely wrong. So we'll see what ends up happening. And then here I would play a low diamond because I think South has a singleton honor in diamonds, probably the ace. Now Ruth will play back a diamond, and then his hand's good. Very nice, making 2 no trump. Though I will give myself credit in predicting the opponent's hands. Now, can they beat that? I don't think they can. There's just not enough stuff that they have. Looks like a red suit lead actually beats it. I think South needs to hold on to more hearts. Okay, something went wrong in my assessment of board 13. So that was the slam auction. Okay. So first of all, I'm limited to 10 points. My shape is 4-3-3-3, which is by that point any bid of 3 hearts or higher after your 2 spade bid. 3 hearts shows the shape, and because it's below 3 no trump, also starts answering the next question, which is ace parity. With you see, the problem with our system is that it's not super symmetric. Okay. So I'll answer him later on that. But basically, 2 no trump would have been, with 4-4, he actually bid something else. Yeah, with 4 in the major, with 4 hearts, I would have bid something else. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. I have a 12 count. I have 6 clubs. My opening bid, if it comes to me, is 2 clubs, which is a precision 2 clubs opening bid. But I probably somebody's going to open diamonds before me. So Eric's got a 1 diamond opening. And here I have a 12 count, and I have to decide between 2 clubs and 1 spade. 1 spade will probably be met by 2 no trump, over which I'll, I don't know, bid something. Or he could bid 2 clubs. But I think I will keep the major alive by bidding 1 spade. Partner rebids 2 diamonds. My hand is probably the strength of an invite. It's not enough to push on to game. Looks like South is jumping in with 2 hearts there. We play support doubles. So I know we don't have anything close to a spade fit. Also, 2 hearts is passed. I really don't like the idea of him playing hearts. So I'm just going to bid 3 no trump. And the reason I'm bidding 3 no trump is because A, I'm a bad bridge player. B, I'm going to get a heart lead. And a heart lead is into my king jack small. And C, partner hasn't denied holding anything useful in clubs. So who knows? Maybe we've got a heart lead to the jack. He's got ace king small of clubs, and we can take 10 top tricks. Let's find out. And if I'm wrong, you know what? I'll blame it on the beer. Of course, he leads the queen of diamonds after this auction. The good news is that we do have a nice club fit. The bad news is that he found the killing lead, and yeah, I don't have more than 2 diamond stoppers. So how do I do this? If North has a doubleton club honor and South has a singleton club honor, I can lead the queen off of dummy, and then their honors can crash. Is that likely? Maybe. So the question is, do I win the first diamond? If diamonds are divided 4-5, if I hold up 2 rounds in diamonds, I'm still down. If diamonds are 6-3, then I can afford to hold up 1 round of diamonds. So I'm going to hold up 1 round of diamonds, which feels a little wimpy, but I'm going to do it. Because I can afford a couple of losers outside the diamond suit. What was the carding there? Odd, even, 4 diamonds. Okay, so we're getting a heart shift. I am going to fly queen here. And then play the queen of clubs off of dummy. There's the king. Yes! Ace and heart. Maybe I should have won my first time. If I don't get, okay, so that is the right defense at this point. And now I have the rest. I need to make sure I don't block myself, but that's pretty easy. And I'll claim it. Bunch of wimps. 1 heart by South, down 1. Come on, bid 3 now. All right, well, we're up to 71.4%. And then this round started off nicely. So I'm hoping that Eric and I can do better than Alan and I do. Which makes sense, because Eric is a lot better than Alan. Play does blow up when the ace king 10 is offside. But here's the thing, Alan. Are you leading the queen of diamonds if you also have the ace king 10 of clubs? You are not, because you don't have enough cards in your hand to have the ace king 10 of clubs. It just doesn't make sense. I knew that because of the diamond lead, South had at most 1 club. And because of South's bid, that club was probably an honor. And if that honor was the ace, then the queen is going to induce a cover. So that was my logic. All right, so partner decides to make a nice little double here. And I don't want to look like I'm bidding a responsive double or anything, so I'm just going to pass 2 spades. And then maybe partner will double again, and we'll beat two spades doubled by like three tricks. Or maybe South will bid four spades, and we'll beat four spades doubled by five. I think it's important that the audience knows the general strength of my partners. When I'm playing without it, I try a lot harder because I need to, and that's why we end up doing a little bit better. All right, so South is furiously running away from the spade suit, holding a spade void. North clearly has some horrific club shortage and is deciding whether to bid their six card spade suit to the ace king queen again or to pass three clubs holding a stiff. And I think North will probably end up bidding three spades with that. Because I have three clubs, I can probably tell that clubs is going to be playing better than spades, just because clubs are going to split and spades are not. But we'll see what North chooses. The question is, if North bids three spades and I double, are they going to pull it at that point? I think South probably has options. Oh no, okay, it's a club bid. Too bad. They found their spot. Five clubs. Partner has something, clearly, but I don't have a double on my hand. So he's going to lead. Oh, it looks like he's leading a trump, which is reasonable. So South does have ace, king, queen, six, the spades. The good news is that it might be tricky to get to those spades. If partner has the ace of hearts, which I think on this auction there's a very good chance he does have, there's not a lot of tickets. Okay, so clubs are 7-1. He's encouraging diamonds, and it'll come down to where the ace of hearts is, I think. Because partner clearly has something in diamonds. But his holding in diamonds wasn't good enough to lead a diamond. And that means we might only have the red aces and then nothing else. So South is going to play probably a heart at this point. Eric's going to fly ace, cash his ace of diamonds, and oh no! Oh, the spades are, he has the singleton spade. All right, well, here come two pitches. So 7, 8, 9, 10, and then trick 11 is probably the king of hearts. But two heart pitches could mean that South pitched down to just diamonds, and Eric has to just cash his ace of hearts and hope it works at this point. And South will ruff. But now, the key to the hand is going to be South's diamond holding. And I have to hold on to my 9 of diamonds here in case South plays a low diamond. Eric will have to know to duck it to me. Sadly, with the king, queen of diamonds, there's nothing we can do. Making 5. Too bad. So if Eric plays a low heart, declare just flies king anyway. So next hand, I have 11 points, 7 diamonds. So this is 10 to 16, 2 plus diamonds, but of course it's actually diamonds this time, and most people will be opening this one diamond. Looking at the other tables here, 5 clubs making was the spot. The alternative is 3-no trump. How's 3-no trump? Well, there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 top tricks. So it's better than 5 clubs. And 6 clubs is off. So I think that we did well, if only because they didn't land in 3-no. But they also bid game, which, who knows, some people are probably going to avoid smelling a misfit. You think many will be in 4 spades doubled? You know what? Maybe. But I think South might pull 4 spades doubled. We'll find out. Yeah, so somebody bid up to 6-no off 2 cashing aces. And even though I did that on Tuesday, bid a slam off 2 cashing aces, doesn't mean that most people do that. All right, so the double is a negative double, 1 spade, 2 spades. With a 4-card heart suit, I'm going to bid 4 hearts here. Very fast four spades by South. And Eric, very fast five hearts. This hand is very offense oriented all around, but it looks like South has decided to double. We'll find out how this goes. I would hope that people in four spades doubled would run to five clubs, but some people don't know how to run. And I'm playing it. I just realized partner's negative double. Oh my God, his heart suit is so thin. Is okay. I need to figure out how to not lose three heart tricks here. The spade break is probably 6-4, and the double came from this side. So 8-3. So that's a singleton 8. So I'm going to play South for the ace of hearts here. And I'm going to cash the ace of diamonds. Put a heart up. South will probably fly ace. And no? Please play low. Okay. So the outstanding hearts are the 2, the 10, no, sorry, the 10, the ace, and the queen. And I know the ace is here, and I just have to hope at this point that hearts are 3-2. All right, so I have one more heart loser coming, but that's it. I have the rest after that. So fortunately, we got to our spot, and then here South can ruff with their heart ace, and I'll unblock, and I can claim. Had they chosen to bid four spades instead, they have one diamond loser, one spade loser, at least one club loser, I think, at least one heart loser. So it would have been a sacrifice to bid five spades. And we were white on red. So I'm going to ref this, and I'm going to play a heart to my jack. And then I'm going to win the last trick with the 7 of diamonds. Yeah, at match points, 5 hearts is better. But I think either contract really just comes down to the heart suit. If hearts are friendly, like they are here, you're going to lose 2 heart tricks and then make it, regardless of whether it's in hearts or in diamonds. That's true. A heart ruff is more scary. But how did we do this round? So board 16 was 3-0 making 4. I think that was a very good score. Just because it looks like nobody else is in 3-0 trump. I was the only one with the guts to do it. And I think that the defense can beat it, but it requires them to attack diamonds, I guess, and then not crash their honors. So lucky me. Board 17, they bid up to 5 clubs, which was good for them because they didn't do anything stupid. Nobody seems to be in 3-0 trump for what it's worth. But they were the only pair, besides one other, to actually bid and make a game contract, or any contract. On this last one, 5 hearts doubled making should be very good. But if somebody's in 4 hearts doubled making 5, then they'll do a little better. So, yeah. I mean, they do have to find the rough and 5 diamonds. It does limit the downside a little bit. You can pitch one of your hearts on the ace of clubs, and then maybe you'll have 2 heart losers if the singleton ace is on side. Who knows? So 5 diamonds is probably easier to play, but 5 hearts is certainly better at match points. But yeah, you can see that there are folks in 5 hearts. I'm a little surprised that everybody seems to be in 5 hearts exactly. Obviously, we got doubled, which not everybody was, but All of the north-souths compete in spades. All of the east-wests are able to find their heart fit early on enough to compete up to the 5 level. And that shows the power of the negative double, which is a convention everybody plays pretty much. But if you don't play negative doubles, this is a great hand that should tell you you should play negative doubles as you find your fits. That would be south and west. West doesn't have to. Yeah, West's 5 hearts was a little fast. South's 4 spades was a little too fast because I made a skip bid. Though, I mean, I don't think South has a legitimate 4 spade bid, to be frank. Honestly, if I'm looking at the Traveler here, it looks like North bid 2 spades with the 5 card spade suit. And then South very quickly competed to 4 spades with a 5 card spade suit. And they were red on white. And so even if you're counting on partner having some, useful cards, that is a big, big bid to bid so fast. So anyway, it's not like 4 spades is making anyway. I think 4 spades is down a metric poop ton with the way the club position is. Couple people bid diamonds. They take one more trick than the people not in diamonds. And actually, just looking at it, if you're in diamonds, you can lead a heart to the king and then duck a heart after you've eliminated the side suits. Or even a partial elimination works because you can get a free club finesse. And then, congratulations, you've just end played your opponents. So that's curious. I don't think you want to be in 6 diamonds, but that is one way to do that. Anyway, good on the folks who take 12 tricks. Unfortunately, the opponents took a stand by doubling, and they fell off their stand. All right, so I have a 2 count. Partner's going to open a strong club, and I have to bid 1 diamond here. He's counting. He's counting. He's counting. He's going to bid 1 club. The great thing about playing precision is you can stop counting sooner and just bid 1 club and then finish counting. Good round. We're up to 73. These are the subs, so they're not normal members of the Hart House Bridge Club, but they're friendly substitutes who have come in a few times. Subrata Ghosh and Liz from El Paso. Yeah, for once. We'll see if they keep passing. The partner's probably got a 20 count. He'll jump to 2-0. One spade, eh? So my response conventionally is 0 to 5 points, 0 to 3 spades. And the 1 spade could be as few as 4 spades. Partner will clarify his hand here. I will try to sign off as soon as possible because my hand is worthless. So, I've actually read a sort of a PN to 3-3-4 hands, at least when. So this was actually a forcing bid, I think, but it looks like I'm playing it here. Anyway, I've read a PN to opening 1-0 trump with 3-3-3-4 hands and why it's actually good. And the reason is if partner has a 5-card major suit, it's guaranteed to be a fit. So we're in 1-0 trump, which is not as good as 2 spades. Partner actually has a terrible hand. He's got 18 points, but it's a terrible hand. And I need to scavenge some tricks here. The diamond finesse is probably on side, but if I want an entry to my hand, I'll win my ace here and use that jack of diamonds later as an entry. While I'm in dummy, I can work on one of my suits. So I think I'm going to play a diamond of the ace, or I'm going to win my ace of diamonds. and advance a spade towards hand. If North flies ace here, looks like North is flying queen, which is fun. Here comes a diamond back. And another. So now that I've landed my hand, I could do something fun like leading up a club. Or I could try running the 8 of spades. You're out? No. All right, so here comes the king of hearts. And it looks like this is from king queen. Might as well put pressure on the opponents, get them to discard their diamonds. We're up to 6 tricks. Yeah, system bid would have been 2 hearts over 1 no trump. How often do we get interference over 1 club? 50%? I think probably a little bit less. But uh, the opponents, like their character, their personality, will tell you more or less whether or not they're going to be interfering, rather than the quality of their hands. That's much more indicative of interference. There are some opponents who are sneaky and tactical, and they'll hold 13 points and they'll pass, and they'll fool you. And then there's some opponents who basically play a force over, oh no, is this not holding? They play basically, oh, goodness, good. And this will throw North in. They play forcing bids over our opponent's 1 club. So they will pretty much always bid with anything. Anyway, I feel like I played this sort of perfectly, maybe not perfectly, but I don't think I could have played it any more optimally. Everything just happened to work. Yeah, 120 there should be a very, very good score. Had we been in 2 spades, it's down 2 on perfect defense, though I think 1 no trump should also be down on perfect defense. The diamond lead was friendly. So let's think about this one. I have a 7-card club suit and a 10 counts. This is 10 to 15, 6 plus clubs. This is definitely going to get a 2 club treatment and not a 3 club treatment with all the stuff outside my club suit. Yeah, the defense could have been slightly more optimal. They were doing so well and then played a diamond instead of attacking the club suit. Ooh, 2 hearts is the bid here. Do I want to double back in? I'm going to double back in just because if partner has a heart stack, I don't want to miss out on it. If partner has a side suit, they can bid it and I'll just pass them. So yeah, I made a hit partner with a heart stack. All right, so what do we have here? Dummy's good. It's an 11 count with 3 hearts. Of course, they're passing. Everybody passes with, giant hands in response. The good news is that it's not the most useful set of points. 10 from 10 jack probably. The ace is in South's hand. So I think the club suit's going to be a wash. But I don't know what I want partner to continue after they get in with a heart, presumably. Because I have 3 spades and 3 diamonds, I want to encourage the club suit because I don't want to set up long spades or hearts for them. The fact that partner didn't interfere, maybe North has a 5-card heart suit. No, I wanted partner to play clubs. I think hearts are probably 5, 5, 3, 0, and then South has 3 cards in spades and diamonds. Partner has 3 cards in spades and diamonds. So here, maybe I will hold on to some of these clubs because they could be a source of tricks later on. Please don't cover. Fuck, I shouldn't have thrown that spade off. Ah! Should have thrown my clubs off instead. That was bad. Ah. should have thrown off my clubs. It was bad. Now South will play a spade to the jack. It'll win. Then another spade. If South is out of spades, I'm happy, but I don't think they are because Eric didn't bid spades when I doubled. And yeah. Interesting. Maybe the spades were 4-3, 2-3-4-4. Interesting. Okay. Yes. Whew. Partner did have a heart stack. We could have defended that better, for sure. That was on me, 100%. So I was a little bit wrong about the shapes. South actually only had 4 hearts, uh, which made it pretty much impossible for this contract to make. But I did my best by throwing away a low spade. Of course, had he not thrown away a low spade, South might have decided to play a low spade to the jack instead of running the 10. Running the 10, I think, is the wrong play there. 1-0 trump by North, and I just have a normal 10 count, so I have no reason to bid my heart suit. I'll lead a heart against 1-0 trump. I could have decided to bid hearts. That double got us a match point there. That's nice. I haven't sent Eric the most up-to-date 1-0 trump defense. Well, the good news is that I'm able to restrain myself when it comes to defending against the 1-0 trump contracts, and I don't need to bid every holy heart suit. I've already made one junky interference against 1-0 trump with a 6-card spade suit to the 10. Hopefully they'll pass it out in a 2-0 trump. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to leave my 5 of hearts, but I'll give it a little pause. And here we go. Unfortunately, dummy has the king of hearts, so this heart lead might cost a trick to the jack of hearts. That's too bad, but it's the normal lead. Now, an 8 count in dummy, 15 count in hand, 10 here. That doesn't leave a lot for partner. If partner remembers reverse Smith, he should be able to read my 2 of diamonds. All right, I know partner has a 5-card spade suit, so I'm going to shift to the 9 of spades. There's only one entry to dummy, and that's with the king of hearts. And if hearts end up being 3 hearts in partner's hand and 2 in North's hand, I might be able to prevent North from getting to dummy. I'm not going to waste my 9 of clubs here. So I know that North has the jack of hearts as well. There's no point ducking. I just need to win my ace. And now we have 2 tricks. I can play a spade now, or I can play a spade after cashing my king of clubs. I think I will not cash my king of clubs. Two more spades. And a club through. Nice, plus 200. So this was 15 opposite 8. It's a perfectly reasonable auction. Apparently they're playing 4-way transfers, which explains the stamen. Had I let a spade a trick 1, the defense is clearer. But board 19. But but oh so satisfying. Yeah, 1-0 trump when we have a bidding misunderstanding and we miss our 8-card major suit fit, and then we magic our way into 8 tricks. Makes for a great round. So that was a top board. This was a top board, or almost. And then this one should also be an excellent board. I think there's other people in 1-0 trump, but you can see this pair is making 9 tricks. So the way to beat that is to kill the entries to dummy, it looks like. Though actually, Declare does better by just ducking a diamond rather than cashing their 2 diamonds first. I need to attack a spade suit by leading the 9 of spades and not giving up a trick by playing on clubs or hearts. And that's pretty simple. But I think most people are going to lead a heart, and then it's going to make. Yeah, if they duck the first spade, it cuts off my communications as well. I'm in striking distance of 75, officially a big game. What's better than Charizard? Uh, I don't know. Uh, um, we're at Mewtwo level. We're actually, you know what? I'm gonna highlight these red and then keep Mewtwo as white to go with the correct Pokemon colors here. Yeah, plus 200 there's very good. We're definitely racking up those match points. Um, yeah. All right, we've got 4 minutes left for the last round. I'm excited for this one. What's better than Charizard? Well, Blastoise beats Charizard, but I'm not putting Blastoise down. For the last 3 hands of the night, I'm going to grab a second beer. The first one is satisfying. Let's have another one. Oh, this should be interesting. This is a Scottish ale. Smooth and yellow session ale. It's been quite a solid session so far. I'm going to give this glass a rinse so I can taste the new beer better. But if there's one thing that this game is telling us, is that Eric is clearly a better bridge player than Alan, and that whatever Eric's understanding of our system is, it's better than the actual agreements that Alan and I have. And working with that seems to be doing wonders. Ooh, this is a nice dark color. I love it. Love it. Mm. Oh yeah, the reopening double on board 20. I could smell the heart stack there, but I wanted to give partner the option of running if he didn't have it. And like nobody else was going to find a double of 2 hearts because it's pretty impossible to find unless East has already promised like values by opening something solid. But there are North Souths who bid more, of course, because North passed with, an excellent 11 count that I would consider just blasting to game with. Though I wouldn't, just because East is showing strength, but still. Very conservative call by North paid off. Saved them a couple of match points there. This is going to take us up to above 75%, I think, for the game this round, because it was a very good round. If there's one thing that Bridge tells you, it's that 200s are very good scores. 120s are very good scores. Yeah, I mean, I could have bid 3 clubs over 2 spades. Or I can pass 2 spades because I do have a decent 3-card spade suit. So that's not the end of the world either. He would have, yeah, though he might only have 3 spades for his bid. Mm. All right, last rounds are coming up. I think, ooh, I wonder if this is against Thierry. I hope so. I need revenge against Thierry. Yeah, it's against Cherry and Elad. Perfect. All right. What better way to finish the night? Say hi. Count my points. I have an 11 count. Perfect precision opening bid of one spade here. Everybody else is passing this hand. I'm opening one spade. We're off to a good start. And partner's passing, of course. Hopefully I'll steal it for one spade. Alad's a pretty good bridge player. First of all, his name's an anagram of Alad, so that's how you know he's good. He's also apparently learned from some like pro bridge players in Israel. And he ran for one of the positions in like the ACBL unit or something like that. He's a pretty good bridge player. Thierry's a really fun guy who's improved a lot as a bridge player over the years. Um, it's always fun to play against him, but sometimes he beats up on me and Alad, so it's fun to complain during those times too. I know I can't keep my story straight, Alad. I don't have a second bid with this hand. I have to leave it in two clubs. I really am not sure what's going on. All I know is that partner's weak. Elad doesn't have much. I don't have much. Cherry must be underbidding here. So here's what's up. Dummy's pretty good. It's a 16 count with a singleton ace of spades. So not necessarily the greatest hand, but probably worth another bid. I'm guessing Cherry probably also underbid his hand by a trick or so. I'm covering this. I see no reason not to. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely feel like the only way for me to get any more tricks here is to hope that we've got something in diamonds and I can put through. But I can't imagine we're taking more than like the ace of clubs here. Partner showed up with anything? I don't think he's shown up with anything at this point. Not that he needs anything. I'll signal my spade card. Looks like clubs are 3-2. This should be winning. Okay, so diamonds were 4-4. Clubs were 4-4. Hearts probably 2-4. Spades 1 something. I don't know. Um, I do think I need to hold on to a couple of these guys. Oh, stiff. I see. So almost mirrors, just the majors were opposites. And then I think I win this. All right. 11 tricks, but they didn't bid it. So that should be good for us. Had they bid on to 3 no, I think we do pretty well, or they take similar tricks. So and even 1 Trump making 4 is better. So that should be a good one for us, even though it's not a plus score. Next hand, I'm fourth seat. I got a nice 5-card heart suit. And looks like it might be the opponent's hand, though, because Cherry's opened with 1 diamond. So the lad will probably respond to spade, and that will shut me out of the auction. I was looking at Cherry's hand. He had an above average 10 count, and Elad had, I would say, a below average 16 count, but it's a 16 count nonetheless. So that explains how that auction caused them to end up in 2 clubs and not in 5 clubs or 6 clubs. Or not that 6 clubs is a good spot, but still. All right, looks like they've managed to find their way to a game here. 4 spades is the spot, and I have to decide how I want to defend this one. So dummy might have some diamonds, probably 4 diamonds, 4 spades. North has spades. Do I lead my ace of hearts and hope that that works out? Probably not. I don't think most people are going to do that. A spade lead feels passive. A diamond lead doesn't do much. I might hit partner with something in the club suit. Nothing feels good here. Nothing feels good. I think clubs. Jerry's got a solid 12 count. I don't know what's going on here. Partner's king is the top of what would be king queen, so he doesn't have king queen. So that means a lad has ace queen of clubs. The spade to the ace probably indicates he's taking the 5 card. So he had 5 spades to the king, because otherwise Eric would play low. Here's the queen of clubs and the jack. Yes, there's the jack of clubs. So I led the wrong suit, it seems. Hopefully Eric has more clubs. Now I need to make sure I don't get thrown in with the hearts. If Alad is out of clubs at this point, then he won't rough any. And if he had lots of clubs, he would play the clubs throwing off the hearts. So I think he's probably out of clubs at this point. 3 clubs, 5 spades. Best guess is, so he has 1 more club. He has 1 heart and a diamond loser. Give a heart and a diamond. He'll claim 6 more tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I agree with that. Good claim. There's not a lot we can do about that one. The only thing that could go wrong for the opponents is misguessing the queen of spades, which nobody should do. Yeah, but it's not like a heart lead was bad. We only have 1 heart trick, and the club position is just, it's there. So that should be a flat board. Who knows if it will be a flat board. All right, so here's a fun one. I've got a 17 count. Partner's opening a 10 to 12 point, no trump. So do I just go 3-no here? 3-no seems bad. I don't know if Eric is going to remember our Doubleton ask here. The Doubleton ask tells partner, if you have a Doubleton major, you need to bid that major at either the 2 or 3 level, depending on the strength of your hand. It's a very easy one to forget because not every weak no trump system plays this. Want him to bid a Doubleton major and show strength. Otherwise, T. So 3-no trump here should show a hand with no Doubleton heart and towards the top of his range. So because he has that, I'm going to go 4 hearts here. He's probably going to pass 4 hearts. I don't know if he will remember what I'm bidding, but this sequence will probably lead to a pass. Yeah, this is a bid that we found in some notes somewhere. I don't know if it was like the Kit Woolsey precision notes. We play a lot of stuff that Kit Woolsey does, with the exception of the precision 1 club opening. But a lot of our non-1 club openings are just plagiarized from his Bridge Winners articles. So partner does have towards the top of his range and no Doubletons. So it looks like he remembered the system, which is, that being said, no trump might be similar tricks. I'm concerned about the club suit where I have some slow losers, and I'm wondering how to get rid of those. Obviously, I can pitch 1 on the king of spades, but I'll have to probably break the suit. I don't think my spades are solid enough to set up, and I'll want to take a heart finesse. So how am I going to manage this? I think I need to rough a diamond. I need to take a heart finesse. I need to throw a club on a high spade. I need to not lose control of the trumps. So how do I best manage that? I can. Do I want to cash a high hurt first? That's another question. I think I do. Five and 8. What haven't I seen? The 6. It's probably in Cherry's hand. Okay. Well, that's news. So, if Cherry only has 2 spades, he probably has length and hearts. And if he has length and hearts, I need to beware. There's the queen. Okay. But looks like the 10 is dropping here. 3 hearts, 2 spades, like, I don't know, 4 diamonds, 4 clubs maybe. So that means he's the favorite to hold high clubs. Anything I should do in the club suit that's fancy? Probably just a... Who is the king? Probably a lad has the king of clubs. Because Terry would have let a club from the king. So I'll cash my jack of spades. And then play a club to the queen. There we go. Anyway, I made 6. I don't think I deserved to make 6 there, but I did, so I'll take it. Anyway, that was fun. I guess I took 12 tricks in 4 hearts. That should be very good. I think there will be some people who end up getting there just because there's a lot of combined strength. But who knows? We'll see. Looks like the folks in No Trump ended up doing worse. You'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tricks in No Trump, possibly 12. So I'm not sure how you only take 10. That last round was actually very good, I think. That was a good board. This one should be good, but it's slightly below average as it turns out. And then this one ended up being probably a top board. So what I'm going to do is I think we're going to hit 75. I really do. We're at 76.2 going into the last round. So I am I think we're having a Mew game here. The kind of game you got to report to the ACBL. Let's go bold, and let's go italic, and let's go underline, and let's go bigger. Yeah. All right. Talk about a Mew game. Yeah. Okay. Board 13. So my 2 hearts shows 4 spades and denies 4 hearts. So you go 2 spades. Step 1 by me is 4 clubs. Steps 2 and 3 are 4 diamonds. And step 4 plus is 4 triple 3. Because the 4333 is the top shape step and is below 3 no, it also zooms to the ace ask. And with an odd number of aces, I will show or deny king of longest suit. In order up to 3 no. Yeah, 3 hearts the first, 4 triple 3, 3 spades is the second. So 3 hearts is 4 3 3 3 even aces. 3 spades is 4 triple 3 odd aces, no king of spades. 3 no trump is 4 triple 3 odd aces, king, king, spades, no king of hearts. All right, whose table should I join at the end here? How about the directors? All right, looks like they got up to 6 hearts, which is actually a makeable contract here. And you know what? It looks like, excuse me, looks like this contract's going to make. All of the hearts are running. So once Kevin puts a heart on the table, he's going to smile when he sees that queen of hearts. So good on Kevin and Mike for finding 6 hearts. Oh, wait. Actually, on board 13, if I bid 3 no trump, it wouldn't deny king of hearts because it's the final step. 3 no. All right, so one last table, one last contract. It's 3 no by West. Looks like East West have all the tricks so far, but they've managed to pickle themselves. They're definitely going to lose something else. Well, it depends on how it's played. I think if they cash the, yeah. So now they have to lose 3 more tricks. South should throw a club. A club. Yeah, no, diamond. Yeah, so they'll win the king and they'll lose 2 more tricks. So we'll beat those folks. But yeah, bidding and making 6 hearts there is excellent. Yeah, a few people actually bid and made it. I didn't think we had enough strength to do it. Just 17 opposite 12. And also, my singleton ace of spades is not a useful card opposite a weak no trump opening. Certainly not. And just because the controls are there doesn't make it a good contract. I think 6 hearts is a bad spot. You need the hearts to work out, and then you need miracles to happen in the side suits. So I'm happy we stopped in 4 hearts there, even though we're the only pair to actually bid and make 4 hearts, which is remarkable. So we finished with a, oh no, oh no, we dropped down. We dropped down to 73.81. Oh, we were so close to a big game. Ah, it's just a Mewtwo game. Anyway, I had a good time. Yeah. Yeah, I think we had a good game. Didn't make too many mistakes. Got rewarded for some of the ones we did. Didn't get punished for some of the ones we did. Punished the opponents with a couple of doubles. Ah, my gosh. 73. 15% higher than second place? Is that, are you serious? Let me take a look at that. Did we really clear the field by that much? Huh. Well, it'll load again, but still, that is, oh, here's the results. Um, yeah, 73 percent. I'm just looking at the last games I've had with Alad. That is probably the best game I've had online since everything's moved online. It beat all the games I've played with Alad. So there you go. We've proven who the better partner is. And yeah, wow. Cleared Ray and Sandy by 15 points, over 15 points. Looks like it was a howl, which explains why there was only one ranking. Anyway, we kicked butt. I'm gonna sign out. Playing Tuesday at 6:30 with Alad. Um, we'll see how much worse it goes with him, but anyway, had a lot of fun. See you next time. Bye bye.